have this Yamaha 4C. Now, I did not buy this mouthpiece, and there's a good reason for that. It comes with a ligature, and you also get a mouthpiece cap. You get a metal one that's vented here. I didn't buy this mouthpiece. This is the mouthpiece that pretty much comes with your Yamaha saxophone. So let's take a look at the saxophone that I will be using to play this, which is going to be this Yamaha 475 tenor saxophone. So I'm going to try and simulate what you would get when you buy one of these. And if you are wondering if it's either you or if it's the mouthpiece, because a lot of people have been asking me about the Yamaha 4C mouthpiece and is it any good or not? Should they step up or whatever? So let's take a closer look at this mouthpiece, shall we? All right, this seems to be plastic. It's very lightweight. This table seems to be really flat. I'm actually very impressed with how well machined this is. The tip seems to be even. These rails look to be very even. Let's take a look on the inside here. We have this rounded window, or chin area as I like to call it. There doesn't seem to be much of a forehead or any type of baffle, rollover baffle on the front here. We take a look at this inner triangle. We can see that's a very large angle, implying a very low baffled mouthpiece. I do not know what the tip opening of this mouthpiece is. Alright, this seems to have a pretty short and aggressive facing curve here. I can get that in the light just right. Okay, so let's take a look at it from this angle here. I haven't had a chance to put my own mouthpiece saver on here yet, but I'm going to do that. I use the Selmer ones. I haven't seen them online. I've only seen those in the brick and mortar music stores. So if you're in your local music store and you're interested in picking up those Selmer mouthpiece patches, those are the ones that I use. Okay. So I've seen these online right around $30 if you are interested in picking up one. Either I've only seen a 4C or a 5C. I don't know if they make any larger mouthpieces. Okay, let's get to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here, I have this Yamaha 4C. I'm using a Van Doren Redbox 2.5 reed, and I got the standard ligature here. So let's play this thing and see what we got. I'm really not used to this Yamaha saxophone, but I want to use this sax because this is going to simulate what it is that you get for free when you buy one of these saxophones using this mouthpiece. This is not a Yamaha 475 sax review. This instrument is used, it's not mine, and it definitely needs to have some work done to it. All right, let's continue. It's very, very capable. This is less than $40. I've seen this on Musician's Friend and also Amazon for around the $35 range. So let me play a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to do a recap now, and then I'll tell you guys what I think about this mouthpiece. The goal of this video ultimately is to see if you're the problem or if it's the mouthpiece. And I'm telling you right now, for all intents and purposes, this is a really good mouthpiece, especially for the price. So I've seen this listed on Musician's Friend for as low as $28, and I've seen it on Amazon for around $32, maybe even $35. They also make a 3 all the way up to a 6C, and I think there may be a 7C, but probably by the time you see this video, I will have already bought my own 5C mouthpiece. I think this mouthpiece is fantastic at really threading the classical and jazz sound. I would like to maybe have the 5C worked on a bit, maybe have it jazzed up a little bit, just to see what that thing is really capable of doing. Now, if you're playing on a mouthpiece like this and you're wondering if it's you or if you got to work on some technique or something like that, one of the easiest things you can do is actually just try a friend's mouthpiece and see if you're having the same type of issues. Now, your teachers will almost never tell you it's the equipment, because you will always blame your equipment. And from my professional experience, this is a really good mouthpiece. You could go a long way without actually having to step up to a different mouthpiece. Now, with this mouthpiece, because of its low facing, this 4C, this is a 1.7 in millimeters, and it is a 66, so it's just over 65 in the inches, and that puts it at a 3-star on an Autolink scale, which is amazingly small. But if you think about the greatest players who influenced your greatest players, they were playing pretty small mouthpieces anyway. They were playing 4, 5, something like this. So there's really no excuse. If you are struggling with a mouthpiece like this, my first piece of advice to you is to change your reed selection. Move up to either a different reed brand from what you're playing, move to a stiffer cut, or just move up to a stiffer number of reed. So another thing I want to mention is that this mouthpiece, with it being as low as it is, it actually did not feel like it plays as low as this tip opening suggests that it is. And I believe a lot of that has to do with this facing curve that's here. Now I'm going to show you guys something, and a lot of you have been asking me about this. So this one, they actually go into some pretty good detail about facing curves. All right, so by the time you see this video, I'll probably already have the 5C, and I also want to look into getting the Berg Larsen version of this mouthpiece also, but maybe a little bit more open tip, at least relative to Berg Larsen anyway. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got for you. See ya!